alumni. Okay, and currently I am pursuing MTech in quality management from BITS Pilani. So basically, I got this offer letter from BITS Pilani today only. So today is a lucky day for me. Okay, so I'm currently working in an academy. Prior to this, I got placed with the help of Shantakumar sir in a well-known edtech company called Vedantu. So from Vedantu, I moved to an academy, and now I'm holding more than 2 years of experience. So basically, I got placed in fourth year. In the beginning of fourth year itself, I got placed. That's why I'm having 2 years of experience, more than 2 years of experience. Okay, so the before starting of this session, no, like what I will do is I will define the purpose of this session. Like reason why I'm defining purpose is only if I inform the purpose, like the whole session, no, you would be able to relate. Okay, and secondly, each and every one of you are sparing the most valuable asset, which is time, right? So this session must be very much worthy for you and very much useful for you, and I will try my best to make so. Okay, so the topic is re-engineering. So I wanted to ask from the students, what is engineering according to you? Anyone can open up an answer. Anyone, don't hesitate. Like few are leaving the session because I'm asking the questions. Anyone can answer the question and no one would judge here, and I assure you about that. If you feel hesitant to answer, you can reply in the chat, like what is engineering according to you? No worry. Okay, I think interactive people like me are very less in this session. No problem. So basically, according to me, engineering means finding and implementing solutions for a given problem. So each and every branch of engineering, basically what they are doing is they are solving modern problems with more effective solutions, right? So then what is re-engineering? So re-engineering, we are basically changing the approach. Rather than looking at the effects, we are looking at the cause. Okay, there is a principle called Pareto principle, which states that roughly 80 percentage of the consequences come from 20% of the causes, and this thing is applicable for each and everything. The poverty, hunger, and all the problems in the world, there are only 20% causes which are causing 80% of the effect. It may be corruption, it may be other things. Okay, so basically re-engineering of what? Okay, so what I'm gonna speak about is re-engineering of life. Okay, so the sole purpose of this session is to build the positive aspects toward life and make sure that we are ready for each and everything which is waiting for us in the next door. Because after a couple of years, no, our life will change completely. We will completely evolve into a new person with help of great faculty in a college and earn a placement cell also. We will completely evolve into a new being. Okay, so I will share a short story of myself. Like basically, till my class, till my grade 9, no, I was below average student. I used to score like roughly 40 to 50 people. And my father is a businessman, so he was planning, okay, let my son join business since he's not very much brilliant in his academics and all. So even I was not interested in studies, but one incident completely changed my life. Like it was a 360-degree flip. So the incident basically took place in grade ninth. So this was a Diwali session, and our college like usually takes to a true tour or trip during that period of time, and they cancel the trip. And usually, what happens in the school is whenever a trip is cancelled, a set of students, no mischievous students, they burst cracker in the school. So what I did is I burst cracker. I got caught, and basically I was suspended. And during this suspended period, I completely rethink about myself and my approach towards life. Previously, like I was aimless, goalless. The only thing was like, yeah, we are born and we will die someday. Between that, we can do whatever we like, right? Because what is life? Life is what we make out of it, nothing beyond that. So I wanted to know, like basically, majority of the students present here, you are looking, you would be going forward with private jobs, or there are students who would be going for higher studies or government jobs. Shantakumar sir, like what is the statistics? Most of the students regarding this placement.
Yeah, out of 157, the 130 are interested in placements. So from that, 10 students got placed.
Oh, 10 students already got placed.
Yeah.
Okay, okay, it's great.
Uh,
And you might have noticed that CGP, which is very much ignored in the beginning, plays a great role in placement, because like this is a competitive world. Each and every day, there is a person who is 10 times better than you. You are sleeping at night, he's upskilling himself, right? This is such a competitive world, and we have to keep on learning and keep on evolving. So basically, even when I was in college, I was not too good in coding, and I completely made up my mind I won't go into software or programming this thing. So I requested Santakumar sir. So if there is any company which is providing marketing, sales, any role, I would be glad to like basically join this type of company. And luckily, that semester we got a company, like a company named Vedantu, initially arrived. And this Vedantu company was very new, a startup. And in South India, in Coimbatore, basically they were establishing a new office. So I was the part of core team. Core team, in a sense, there were no senior to us. We were the first pilot batch. And usually, like how the sales thing happens is like you see a Yeah, I'm completely sorry for this technical glitch. So what I was saying is, the sale process work basically, you see advertisement in a TV, and human psychology is prone to being affected by others' opinion. Like if an actor pops up on a TV showing that drink this particular brand of health drinks or mix, you will definitely go to a shop, and if you find that drink, you will buy it. Okay, so this is how sales work. So I joined this company and things went well. So few things which I have learned from corporate, and few things which would help you to change your aspect towards life, I would be sharing these important points. And please make sure, like if you have few best friends whom you like, you care a lot, do share these points. Or since this session is available recorded, you do share this recorded session with them. Okay, so first thing I want to advise to each and every one of you is like decide what you want to do in the future. Like don't go with the flow. People always say go with the flow, go with the flow. If you go with the flow, there are chances you will land in such places which you are not willing to stay. Well, basically, if you love the work you do, you last long there. Otherwise, like it short term period, you keep on changing the company. You're not satisfied with your job. You feel stress a lot. Lot of things happen. Okay, because Simon is a great marketing individual. He rightly said that like working hard for something we don't care about is called stress, and working hard for something we love is called passion. So basically find the thing you love the most. So give time to yourself, like find a silent place where you have access of fresh air, like a terrace. You can choose terrace. Have a paper and a pen aside. Close your eyes, breathe deeply, relax your brain, heart. Now write down the things which you are good at, uh, like you are best at. On one side of a paper, on the other side, write about the things you need to work on. Okay, now dig into Google and YouTube and LinkedIn to find the careers for those associated skill. Okay, I'm good at digital marketing. No, okay, I'm good at signal and system. I'm good at core skills. I have analytical skills. I'm good at communication skills. What type of skill set you are expertised in? First, find out that. For example, I found out very well that I don't hesitate to give public speeches, or I don't hesitate to solve a problem. So basically, I got into this marketing field also and do a small research. For example, when I was attending a Vedantu, I basically researched that edtech market. No, there is a prediction that internet consumption in near future, in 10 to 20 years, the largest amount of internet consumption would be done by edtech companies, not e-commerce. That is, the traffic on Amazon, Flipkart, or any other website would be less comparative to the traffic on Byju's, Unacademy, Vedantu, or any other company. So basically, I figured out this statistic, figured out that India at that time are looking into change in education policy. Like, our education policy is same throughout for multiple years. Now there are few changes made in education policy, and many companies were waiting for such changes so that they can come up with new products or new ideas. So basically, this became a launch pad for Indian edtech. Okay, because like Byju's is like world's top three. It comes in top three edtech in world. And basically, currently I am working in Vedantu, which ranks number 7. The reason why like there is misplacement in this rank is Byju's started in 2011, and Byju's like Unacademy's paid courses started like 2 to 3 years back. Within 2 to 3 years of span, they have ranked into top 7. Means like the product is amazing. Okay, so I won't market my company and all. I will come back. You have to find what are the skills which you are expert at. Okay, and make best use of campus placement. I repeat, make best use of campus placement. Reason I'm telling you is it's very much hard to find a job out there. This is a pandemic situation. People are like laid off, or people are told that your salary would be cut off, or they are told to work overtime just in order to secure their place. So nowadays, like, because you are not passing engineering, like lakhs number of students are passing engineering and are attempting for placement. But luckily, like, our college, no, like, it has tie up with so much of like so many good companies that eventually you will land in a very good company. Okay, but chances of you landing in a company of your choice depends upon how you spend this remaining years. Okay, so as I told you, find out the skill and make best use of campus placement, and use the most powerful tool, LinkedIn. Like, I don't know whether you people are aware about LinkedIn or not. I would say I started LinkedIn only after after working 2 to 3 months in Vedantu. Okay, so I got hired in Unacademy because a HR in Unacademy viewed my profile and found it attractive. That's why he hired me. So it's a very much powerful hiring tool, and almost every HR uses this tool only to hire people. So first thing you have to do is all the achievements, all the certification, education you have, like, you can fill up this thing details in your LinkedIn account. So make sure, like, what I will do is I will also share my LinkedIn link. You can refer my link, or you can follow me. Even you can ping me, message me, sir. This is the thing. This is my career. I'm looking forward for so and so. How can I receive a help? You can go to my profile, check out my profile. I will help you. So basically, first thing you have to do, set a goal. Make sure the skills which you're lacking, the time span which you're having in your hand, no, you polish those skill. And first and foremost is like, you may be the best programmer, or you may be the best web designer, you may be best in the required, like, company has set of requirements. When company comes for placement, it has set of requirements. And there is no guarantee that you are having skill set better than your friend, but your friend might get selected and you might not get selected. It's because how you present yourself in the interview. So please avoid this habit of hesitating, because if you hesitate now, you will hesitate in interview, then you will hesitate in your life. So build a public speaking, or like develop your communication skill. And second thing, use free resources as much as possible. There is everything available. Like you can learn anything through free resources itself, YouTube, or like Simply Learn or Udemy. There are many free courses available, so make sure you cover up those courses, free courses. Then if you feel like, yeah, I'm covered up, like I want to like digital marketing in from Google is provide many courses from Google, Microsoft, IBM, and many companies are tying up with this edtech platforms and providing many contents and certification or programs for free. So the spend like the time which you're spending after the college, like you might be spending it on games or with family or anything, is good. If it's a stress buster for 1 or 2 hours, it's good. If you're addictive to it, like try to relax yourself by learning something new. Okay, so I would recommend you this thing. And there are few things. Hello, everyone can hear me, right?
Yes, Mahendra. Yes, we can hear
Okay,
you,
sorry,
Mahendra.
like actually current shutdown, so I need to switch to
Ah, it doesn't
mobile
matter,
phone.
Mahendra.
Okay, okay. So first thing you have to do is make sure like your grades are very good and your concepts are cleared in case you're looking for a core job and you are meeting the right skills. Basically, when I was giving interview, my CGPA was around like 8.7 to 8.9, like almost 9 CGPA. So I was eligible for almost each and every interview. Like Shantok, I used to say to Shantakumar sir, I don't know much of the coding. It's no use for me to get into. Even then, he like motivated me a lot. Go for this interview. Only if you learn from your failures, you will evolve yourself. So I was given so much guidance from Shantakumar sir. So first thing you have to do is make sure like the basic cutoff which is set by the companies regarding the grades, you are up to that mark. And in case your grades are low, don't worry, don't get demotivated. Try for companies. You can even apply inform Shantakumar sir and apply for internship or placement outside also, and make best use of them. Okay. And once you get a offer letter, like basically most of the individual know, like okay, I'm placed into a company, life is set. Do a small research, like after 5 to 10 years, how would I be in this particular company, what would be my roles, my responsibility. Imagine yourself in that position. If you're happy with that, okay. If you're not unhappy with that, try for placement outside also. I would recommend like contact with coordinator and inform them like so and so vacancy are available, I'm looking forward to apply for this. Do try this. And be confident to face interviews. Like most of the time, like I have noticed few students who were like number one when it comes to coding, they were the best, but because of lack of confidence, they were unable to crack interviews. On the other hand, I was able to crack interviews very well, but technical rounds, no, I was unable to clear because I didn't had much software programming knowledge, skills and all. Okay. So find out the gaps which you have, try to fill that gap before placement starts, and give your best. And have a control on yourself. Like usually at this point of time, no, usually people start, they score very well throughout the college life, they contribute a lot, but when it comes to placement, they get little careless. Okay, placement, I may get placed very easily and all, and they take things for granted, and in the end, things happen is like they end up without getting a job. So if you're serious regarding your placement, you will get placed. So I'm not threatening or frightening you. More than you, placement coordinator would be very much worried in case you're not getting a job. Even after like I basically we
we were passed out, but there were few students who were very much playful, and they didn't basically attended placement drives. They were absent on placement drive. Even then, like Shantakumar sir used to send links on the group and used to inform them there is a off campus drive, please apply for this. And eventually overall, like mostly every student in our class got placed. Soon or later they got placed. So make sure about this particular thing, and like smile and be positive regarding situation. In case like okay, this particular individual is telling CGP is important, I don't have CGP. Okay, he's telling skills are important, I don't have skill set, so should I be negative? No, not at all. You have time. You develop your skill. Because of skill you get paid. Okay. And parallelly keep learning something relevant, which is relevant to you. So spend your time more efficiently learning new things. Build a strong LinkedIn profile. Okay. And after getting place, I would recommend a few things. Like when you get into corporate, I want to recommend a few things for you. First thing is you have to work smart, and basically you can build friendship in corporate, but you must make sure that no one is basically using you and getting your credits. Basically you are doing the work, but someone else is getting credit of your work. You must make sure that is not happening. And to get into the one person club, in a sense everyone joins a corporate, but as soon as like they are almost at pinnacle of success, like they are about to get promotion, but they get so much burnout or so much frustrated that they quit their job. For example, me, I joined Vedantu in the month of August. So basically, Vedantu in Coimbatore, we were not given any leads or numbers to dial. We were told, go to your relatives, go to others' home, somehow sell Vedantu products to anyone you find. So basically this was hard, and like almost more than 200 members like joined Vedantu, me and from other colleges. Like in our batch, like we have around 200 individual, and within 3 months of span only 10 people were remaining. So you can imagine the job uncertainty and the competitiveness. Like basically you are given a target. If you don't meet this particular target, you are replaced by someone else who is better than you. Okay. So I worked there for almost 8 months, and like I was told, like you would be receiving a promotion letter this month. Like in the 6th month, I was told that I would be receiving a promotion letter. I wait for 6 months, I wait for 7 months, I wait for 8th month too. I didn't receive any promotion letter, but I got a confirmation from my manager that for sure within 1 to 2 months you will become a manager in Vedantu. So I was frustrated that this guy is basically telling me to wait, but I'm not provided any certainty that I would be a manager, I would become a manager. So I quit my job in Vedantu, and through LinkedIn, HR contacted me, and I basically joined an academy. But the day I resigned Vedantu on 3rd of April. On 5th of April, I received a mail that basically I received a promotion of team leader in Vedantu. But then HR called me back. Then please don't revert back to this mail. Since you have resigned, we forgot to update your this thing in our database. You were getting promoted, but since you have quit our job, this promotion is not you are not eligible for this promotion. So first thing I learned from corporate is like you have to be patient. In order to grow, you have to be patient. First of all, you have to be positive. You have to patient. You have to be patient. You have to learn a lot of skills. Okay. And second thing is like in case you are not motivated by someone, find like you must have a self confidence on yourself. Like basically I was surrounded by people who used to tell me like there is no career in sales, please quit. Like along with me, basically 40 to 50 people in Krishna college itself, 40 to 50 people joined this thing. But when I quit my job, I was the last one to quit my job. So you can imagine like how people get frustrated and how people quit so often. Okay. and get out of your comfort zone basically. So you're imagining that
my life is so much comfortable, it's easy. It won't be easy after a few years. You have to work hard. And I wanted to know anyone here who is planning for career in sales or marketing. Around all the students, anyone is planning for sales or career option? Bharat, Ashwan, Jagdish, anyone of you, anyone among you? Okay, okay, no worries. In case you are feeling hesitant to reply, no worries. So I would recommend these things only, that please find purpose of your life, or like what you would look forward. Like basically, I'm good in communication, I'm good in sales, I'm good in training. So I got into sales training, quality analysis, and now I'm pursuing my MTech in quality also. So similarly, you find out what you do. I would recommend few things which you should not do. Don't do MTech immediately after completing your BTech, or without any work experience. Don't do a MBA just after you complete your BTech, because the MBA fresher receive same amount of salary, same salary which a BE or BTech fresher receive. So you investing so much money into a degree, so much time into a degree, and the return of investment is, there is no big change in it. So there's no advantage of this particular thing. So I would recommend without work experience. Like it's up to you. Like you're planning for PhD, or you're planning for higher study, or some other options you have, then you can go. But if you are looking forward to work into private companies only, then I would recommend have a work experience, then you continue. Because only if you have work experience, you will understand your skill set, like basically which are the things which you are best at. You will realize this thing once you get a job. Okay, that's all. Like I wish you very all the best, and like be humble to everyone, be kind to everyone, help everyone. And at the same time, in this difficult pandemic situation, no, take care of you and your family. And in case you have any doubt, even now you can ask any doubt, like, sir, I'm facing so and so trouble, what is the solution? Or you can ask me, even I can share, I can provide solution for your problems in this particular session. Even faculties can ask any question if they wish. And please pardon this background noise of Takali Vengai. What to do? Jayapriya ma'am, you can even ask question. Like usually, you ask me question often.
Mahendra,
Yes, sir.
so our students are always hesitating to speak. So, what is your advice to improve
So
that?
advice is like, yeah. So if you
Because
hesitate
your
to
job is
speak,
mainly you, because you are
yeah,
having good communication skill. So, how can
yeah.
they develop like that?
Okay, first of all, people who are giving Snap Talk, or people who are a part of Jaipriya ma'am's class, you're lucky, because Jaipriya ma'am usually used to conduct sessions, seminar off very often, like every now and then she used to conduct flip classroom or session and all. So if you are finding opportunities of such session, make best use of it. Because if you are unable to speak in a crowd of 10 to 12 students, like you can imagine, you can't climb up to the corporate ladder basically. You might be wondering, like, India is not good, or unemployment rate is too high. But the major problem is we don't have skill set that maps to companies requirement. We hesitant to speak around a crowd of 7 people, then how can we expect we will receive a manager position where we can manage 10 or 20 people, right? So first thing is learn communication skill. Communication skill is a basic requirement for each and every job. So basically, you may clear technical round, you may clear programming round, everything. But in a final interview, if you hesitant to, like, if you say, okay, introduce me about yourself, and you're numb in that situation, you don't speak a word, the company or the HR, basically interviewer, he will think, no, like, okay, he can do the work, but he can't communicate to me. Then what's the use of him, me hiring him? If because communication skill are like basic etiquettes, which are very much important in corporate. So I would recommend each and every one, like, in case you have a problem, sir, I haven't participated in any speech in my school or in college, anywhere, like I'm very shy type and all. So I would recommend you start speaking with your friends first, close friends, and like mirror image yourself, like basically speak into the mirror, speak in front of your family members, record your voice, like how is your voice modulation, you must not sound so much robotic, how well you're interacting with the second person. So this is a basic thing, because I can assure you, I can like even give you in writing, in case you remain the same, like you don't open up, you don't speak well, it's difficult for you to crack interviews, it's difficult for you to get into corporate. Because no placement, if you look at the ladder, initially you will get companies like Amazon, you will get company, many good companies, Virtusa, many other companies who would be paying high packages. But as days or months pass on, there will be company who would be paying very less. So it's all up to you. Your package depends upon you and your efforts, like how well you're learning, how well you're upskilling yourself, it completely depends upon you. Okay, so this is a particular thing which I want to recommend everyone, like as soon as you can learn communicate, because there are plenty YouTube skills. Like first thing I want to recommend, if there is an individual in an interview who is not speaking just because he's thinking like, if I speak and I come up with some grammatical mistake, my HR won't select me. Basically, if you are putting up your efforts to speak, he will consider that effort. He will say, yeah, you should improve. But a person who is not speaking up, who is not opening up, has higher chances of rejection than a person who's trying to speak, right? So try and try until you reach the goal. Yeah, sir.
Hello, Mahendra Singh. How are you?
Yeah, ma'am, I'm fine, ma'am. How are you, ma'am?
I'm good. So, Mahendra
Okay.
Singh, I have a question again.
Sure, sure, ma'am.
Okay. So, where the students can find the opportunities nowadays? Like, how can they find the openings? What sort of opportunities available at which domain?
Yeah, yeah. First of all, I want to recommend, in this point of time, no, you will receive call, you will receive emails. There will be people who would be saying that you deposit so and so amount, I will give you a job. Please be aware about such scam. Like there are friends of mine who have invested 10 to 20,000. They were told on call that, sir, deposit 10,000 money, which would be refunded within half an hour, and you'd be receiving offer letter along with that. And those are like proper scam. So first of all, be aware of this scam. Second thing, register yourself on well-known portal, verified portal. First of all, like whenever you're applying a job, make sure to check the SSL, like the website is safe, is basically HTTPS or an official website, or it's an unofficial website, because they may collect your data and misuse that data, right? First thing, whenever you're applying somewhere, make sure the website you're applying is authenticated. Second thing, before applying, check yourself, like what are your skills. Basically, you are good in core, but you are applying in software or you are applying in programming jobs, they won't even look into your resume, because this complete thing is automated. In a day, thousands and thousands of resume are submitted. You think each and every one will open the resume? No, there is a thing called keyword. So prepare your resume in such a way that the keywords directly reflects what you are. So before applying the job, resume writing is the first thing. Like make a quality resume. Don't have just have one set of resume. Have different set of resume. Like if you're not, sir, like I'm not sure I will get a core job. I'm not sure I will get a programming job. I'm not sure I will get a sales job or marketing job, then basically you are in the same criteria as me. I had basically I had three different set of resume. When I applied, like when I interviewed for core jobs, I had core resume in my hand. When I applied for this programming jobs and all, I had programming resume in my hand. When I applied for this, basically have different set of resume and resume writing skill. If in case you are not having, I would recommend to use a free software named as Canva. So this is a free version. There are premium version available. Free version is more than sufficient. In that, basically, you provide like your education details. What are you good as? Attractive introduction. Basically, resumes. No. Second thing which they HR look into is the introduction which you give. So the introduction must be catchy, it must catch the attention, it must not be copy paste that you find in the Google top 10 best introduction and you're copy pasting the same thing. Okay, so don't do this thing, have a creativity, create an amazing resume. Even like faculties and even placement cell could help you with this particular thing, and you would receive it. I guess during my time we had aptitude training and all. Okay, so first of all I would recommend, like basically there are 3 to 4 rounds happening. Like you will have a aptitude round, so make sure you're good in aptitude. And second thing what you will have is you will have a group discussion or a pre-filtration technical round and all. Okay, so set a mentality that I'm attend, like basically I'm into this interview just because to get placed. If you have such a mentality, there are chances of you getting placed into that particular company is pretty high. And if you have a mentality, okay, this is an interview and let's see what happens, then basically you don't have self confidence on yourself. To be frank, I gave more I got placed in almost 20th or 22nd interview. You can imagine, like as I told you, I got placed in fourth year starting itself. But Vedantu wasn't the first company I interviewed. Like before this I gave 20 interview, and I basically I didn't got placed in these interviews because most of them were core or programming, and I was, you can say, arrogant, or that I don't want to get into this core job because it's up to you. Like I didn't imagine myself to become a great engineer, or like okay I will be CEO of Intel or something like that. I imagine, okay, communication skill has a huge scope, and father is a businessman, and I have this negotiation skill. Because even now sales is the highest paid profession, but at the same time sales is a profession which has the least job security. You can be fired even tomorrow, and HR won't even inform you about that. So it's apply for a, like first of all create a LinkedIn profile, and an attractive LinkedIn profile. Second thing what you have to do is you have to create a different set of resume for different set of job which you are applying. Third thing is register into quality portals such as Naukri.com or any other portals, and make sure the number which you're providing or email ID which you're providing, you're actively checking your mail and pursuing, like okay, I have attended first round, I have attended second round. You have to keep track of your progress. And in case you are being rejected, don't get demotivated. I got rejected because of so and so reason. So basically I never learned from my mistake. I just imagine this thing doesn't suit for me, but you should not be like that. Because in this pandemic situation, no opportunities would be decreased. So you have to learn from those mistakes. Be aware of scams, fraud, who tells you like give me money, I will give you a job and all. Be aware about the so and so, and prepare yourself, like learn those skill. Have communication skill is must. So that's all. And that's the answer for your question, ma'am.
Thank you, Mahendra Singh.
Yeah, I hope I answered you.
Yeah.
Yeah, anyone else? You're so lucky that you're into online thing. Usually in a class, if no one speaks out, ma'am would say you get up and speak. You're so lucky you're into online. You will say I have a technical problem. You might escape. Anyone can answer. like anyone can ask me any question. It would be helpful, like instead of searching in Quora or self-doubting yourself, you can go and ask, sir, this is my profession, this is where I am, what I have to do to reach there. Because you're getting a direct insight from a corporate.
Students, be interactive. We will be with you only for 1 year. You have to come forward. Nobody is come and push you. That's what he is saying. Now Mahendra Singh, he is our best friend, not a student. Okay, that's what we are expecting from your side also. Okay.
In case you're frightened, like நான் ஏதோ கேட்டுட்டேன்னா குரூப்ல பசங்க பொண்ணுங்க என்ன ஓட்டுவாங்க அப்படின்னு நீங்க யோசிக்கிறீங்கன்னா, நீங்களே யோசிப்பீங்க லைஃப்ல வரும்போது வந்து பிளேஸ்மெண்ட் அட்டன் பண்ணும்போது, ஓகே அவங்க சொன்னாங்க கம்யூனிகேஷன் ஸ்கில்ல ஒர்க் அவுட் பண்ணோம், நம்ம பண்ணல, ஜாப் கிடைக்கல, அதுன்னு ஒன்று இருக்கும். டவுட் இருந்துச்சுன்னா கேளுங்க. ஐ வுட் பி லைக் அப் டு ஹெல்ப் யூ.
Students, please.
யார் கொஸ்டின் கேட்டாங்கன்னா கிரேஸ் மார்க் கிடைக்கும், சிஜிபி இன்க்ரீஸ் ஆகணும்னா கூட கேட்டுருவாங்கன்னு நினைக்கிறேன். Okay, no issues. Like I would the only thing I would recommend is like find what you love and make sure you're meeting those skill set, upskill yourself. Apart from college studies, do some certification, attend some workshop, do some courses, learn from the open source software available, YouTube. Many platform, free platform are available. And dig into LinkedIn. You can apply jobs on LinkedIn, and chances of you getting selected there, selected in case your profile is like too good, are pretty high. So I would recommend this particular thing. And even I'm not Madan Gauri to present things very well, right? I'm a noob. So what I knew, I basically expressed in front of you.
Yeah, okay, Mahendra Singh. Can you hear me?
Yeah, sir.
Okay, I think they will take it home. They may work it out by next time when you are presenting. I
Yes.
think they may come forward. Okay.
Okay.
Always
No
we
issues.
hope for the best.
Yeah,
And
sir.
first of all, I want to congratulate you that you got the MTech program. You got selected. Okay.
Yeah, sir. I got selected today morning only, sir. Actually, I was trying to inform you regarding this, but just now I got to.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Mahendra.
Thank you, ma'am.
Very happy to know that you are stepping ahead, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, ma'am.
So it
Okay.
is
Step by
nice
step,
having you.
Yes, ma'am. We too
Yeah,
very
sir. You were
happy
saying
that
something.
you received that MTech program. You got selected. Okay.
Yeah, sir. And getting selected into BITS Pilani is also tough. Like the selection process is, they have too many policies, too many documentation required. Many steps are there.
Yeah. And again, I thank you that immediately you accepted the invitation. When I speak to you, you told I am ready at any time, sir.
Yeah, sir.
Tomorrow itself we can keep it. I only delayed for 1 week, but we have to prepare for something. Okay. Officially, we have
Oh.
to get approval and everything. Okay.